2013, and she did a video, more like a vlog, about vlogger-subscriber relationship. Let me tell you. Muchas gracias, mamita. Thank you so much. Let me tell you why I'm very grateful that she came out there. Everybody knows. Anybody that's seen any videos that I have made knows I always give shout out. Always, always, always give a shout out to JCokes. For me, affectionately known, Curly Head Chick, and a few other individuals in the natural form. Like, I love me some Mel Sharia. Different people. You know why? Because I like very real, what people say real. People that are relatable to me. People that get it, that they are appreciative. I'm a very appreciative person. Like, if I'm walking and I bump into the wall, like, I have caught myself on many occasions saying, oh, sorry. And then I'll laugh because I realize I bumped into the wall. It's not a human. The ball can't say, ooh, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear it. If anything, I got hurt. With that being said, what I'm saying is I'm a very respectful person. I'm respectful of people's time, of their resources. Anything that anybody does for Camille, it is greatly appreciated. With that being said, I get a little irritated, and I can really, 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 really appreciate where Janine is going with this, okay? Because what goes up, you got to come down. The same people you're passing people up, okay? But let's not forget, the same people that you had to pass on your way up, you're going to have to pass them on your way down. My issue is this. I understand people are busy. Me personally, I get it. I know you're busy, you got family, you may have a full-time job, you may have children, you may go to school, whatever. But you put yourself out here. You put yourself out here, and people ask you questions, and maybe in the beginning you responded. And now, because you have thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of subscribers, I understand you cannot respond to everybody. But there are some people that do a video and they never, ever respond. Now, I'm the type of person, I'll call people out. But I'm trying to be a different individual come 2013, because some of these vloggers, and it's not just even Janine, you know, JCokes, Curly Head Chick, she's not the only person that has made videos in reference to some like disrespectful stuff going on. And when I say disrespectful, I don't care how other people feel. I feel it's disrespectful, because let me tell you something. People, and that's another thing, but I'm going to get to that, because my brain is just going so fast, because it's like, really, I'm just like, thank you, Curly Head, for doing this video. Because one of the reasons why I follow her, like, literally, I went natural October 2011, and I have not stopped following this lady since. And you could send her an email, you can shoot her a message, you can hit her up on Instagram, you can hit her up on Facebook, and she will tell you, Curly, Belize, and Cammy 305, I've been following her. I am a stalker, and I'm okay. My name is Camille. I'm a stalker, and I'm cool with that. But what I'm saying is this. I stalk her, but not in like a crazy kind of way, but because I really appreciate the information. She's informational. She is a sweetheart. I'm not saying we all don't have our way. You know, I like it that she's real. You know, I believe back in the day she'd have shanked somebody if she had to. But I like her because of her personality. That's one of the things. She's relatable. Like, if she tries to really help people. She's not, now she'll tell you this is what works for her, but if you ask her questions, she responds to them. And don't get me wrong, don't sleep. It's not like she got 200 followers. Like, let's not get it twisted. Let's not play ourselves. Now, granted, there are some people out there, they got 10, 80,000 followers, and everybody's like, oh, she's a guru. Who the hell says she, excuse me, but who said she was a guru? Do people really understand what that meaning, the meaning of a guru is? Look it up, people. Get a dictionary, because some people are self-acclaimed gurus. Because your hair grew down your butt don't make you a guru. You know how to grow your hair. That's what you should. It's your hair. Know how to manage your hair. But that doesn't make you a guru. But this is my problem. You ask for people, oh, please, thank you for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Okay, what the heck are people commenting for? They rating, they commenting on your page, and then you don't even have the decency or the manners, no, I was right, the decency and the respect for individuals to respond, even if it's just a thank you. Let me tell you, I have gone through, and I put stuff on Curly Head Chick, Mel Sharia, different people, rest in peace, Danielle, put stuff out there when I first, because these were some of the people that I followed, Lola Kings, Mel Sharia, African Esport, it's several of them, and those are just a few, Kiss, what's her name, she has like Kiss, a website where, you know, it's a hair forum. Even individual, she's got a lot of followers, but I'm going to tell you that these are the women that when you ask them a question, even if they can't give you, you know, because they can't tell you about your hair. They can only give you advice or what works for them. But they actually give you a response, even if it's just a simple thank you. For me personally, those two words, thank you, mean a lot to me, because that means that you took the time out to read whatever nonsense or rattling I said, or just a little like, oh, I like your hair, and you appreciate that. The reason that you're on here is because, yeah, you're doing this for yourself, but you're all, come on. Some people really are looking for, they might not be nothing in the real world, but on here they're queens or they're kings, and this is where they get their fame. And hey, I applaud you. You got 80,000 followers. Yeah, get it. Do you, mamacita? Because if it was, I don't have much. I don't even think I have 100. But you know what? That's okay. That's okay. Everything is not for everybody, and my style might not be for everybody. But if somebody puts something on my page, even when, you know, sometimes it's like a little weird, I don't really understand what they're saying, I still thank them for commenting. Thank them for their advice. Now, that don't mean I'm going to change what I'm doing because they told me to do it. But I appreciate them taking out the time to put something on my page and to respond and to watch my videos. I'm very appreciative of that. I know for a fact my videos went all of a sudden I started getting way more views. Thank you, Coily Head Chick, because a lot of my stuff, when I would do a video, she would put it on Facebook and people were watching, and all of a sudden I started getting more likes, and that made me feel good, because, you know, at one time I did feel bad because nobody really was watching my videos. But at the same time, you see how, you know, hand washes hand, like somebody is helping you out, just like she did that for me. It's a lot of vloggers and YouTubers who somebody helped them out, and now all of a sudden they got all these viewers, like they think they're better than people, or they can't even say thank you, or they can't respond, or I have seen where I have looked on certain YouTubers, and I'm not gonna call them out. I would, but I'm trying to be nice, like I said, and I have seen, like, it's months 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They didn't even say kiss my butt. For me, that's rude. Those are the kind of people I will unsubscribe from you in like a New York minute. I sure will, because guess what? If I'm not good enough for you to even say thank you, or to say I'll get back with you, or whatever the case is. Do you know this little girl behind me? My daughter had like some clip-ins, right? And this crazy chick is behind me putting in her sister's clip-ins. She's 2. She'll be 3 next month. But I'm just like, what am I going to do with her? But anyway, like, I'm really, really, truly excited and glad and hyped a little bit about this video, because it's like, you know, a person of JCokes7 Coily Head Chick status, she understands. Like, she doesn't have 2 people. She don't have 2 subscribers. It's like they got thousands of subscribers too. And I promise you, I see. I have sisters. Yes, you have 2 sisters. She has. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, you're so crazy. Thank you, thank you. Like, she responds. It's not just Coily Head Chick that does this. It's people like Mel Sheree. I see African Export. Several other YouTubers. I have, you know, sent people like Beautiful Brown Baby Doll. She got a lot of subscribers. I'm not gonna lie, she has actually responded. One time she even sent me an email. That meant a lot to me, because I know she has a huge following. Like, she's got a lot of people. The girl done been all in People magazine, you know, and this was after that magazine. She's responded. I was like, oh, go ahead, come here. I should have kept it. I should have snapshot it, like, oh. But when she really blows up, because, you know, she's an educated woman, she's a doctor, you know, professor of a university, but she still got it. Like, she gets it. Thank you for responding to my, you know, my video, and whatever she said. And I was just like, oh, I felt really good. Like, oh my God, thank you. Because I feel like if somebody asks you a question, they wouldn't be asking you a question because they ain't got nothing else to do. They're asking you a question because they want you to respond. I have seen people on there, it's almost like they begging, and that I won't do. I'm not begging you, a mother. Okay, I'm not going to beg you for you to respond to me. I have seen literally people in the hair community like, could you please respond? Stop that. Stop begging them to respond to your daggone post. If you post to their stuff and they don't respond to you and it's 2-3 months, you know what? Don't worry about it. Go to another forum. Go to another YouTuber. Maybe ask them a question. And another reason why they have, this is why people can act the way they act. Quit acting like some of them quit acting like they're God. They're not God. God is a jealous God. Stop that nonsense. You ask a question, they don't want to answer. I try not to take it personally, but it comes off a little rude to me, because I'm very, like I said, I'm a very respectful, mannerly type person, that I do get a little offended. I'm like, wow, you know. But then I think in my mind too, like, you know what, Camille, you got a lot going on. I work full time. I go to school full time. Now I'm back to working out. I got a daughter as a senior. You know what that means, right? I'm running around doing this, that for seniors. I got a freshman, and then I got Miss Busybody in the background. And God forbid, the biggest baby of them all, Papi Chulo. the biggest baby of them all. So you know what I'm saying. Like, I have a lot going on. Religious responsibilities, all kind of stuff I have going on. So I say to myself, Camille, if you have a lot going on in your own personal life, multiply that for someone else. Or think that they have the same amount, if not more, times 2 for some people going on in their life. And then I'll say, oh, okay. But you know what? For me personally, even that, I will still respond. Some people like myself, sometimes I'm not able to get on the boards that much because I'm just that busy. You know, like, I'm a recruiter, so I'm always doing stuff. In my brain, you know, I'm always trying to stay on top of the trends in recruiting and things like that. So that's my livelihood, so I need to stay on top of that. YouTube is a hobby for me. A hobby that I love. A hobby that I get in trouble for all the time. Because he's like, my husband, Mommy, really? Another YouTuber? Shut up. This is my girl. I gotta watch what she made. You know, like, I want to see what's going on. So for me, I get how people may feel. Like, they're a little offended, or they feel like, well, you know, I've been following this person for so long. You would think that they, you know, they could answer my question. But if after 6, 7, 8, 9 months, like, really, you really gonna go back on there and ask them if they're gonna respond to you? For me, they ain't gonna respond. If they ain't respond in 6, 7 months, it's like our boat. It's finished. I wouldn't waste my time with it. Me personally, I wouldn't even. My daughter's over here hiding. She's hiding. my older daughter is looking for the little one. She's hiding. So I'm sorry about that. But y'all, most of you guys out there are moms. You understand how these kids are. So again, I apologize, but you know, it's life. It's a part of life. We got family. We have jobs. We have things to do. What I think is really irritating, and I feel what, you know, JCokes is saying, is that you put yourself out there, and now you have all these subscribers. Show your appreciation. I mean, okay, I know some people do hauls and they do giveaways, and that's nice, but I'm saying, like, you got thousands and thousands of subscribers. Show them that you appreciate them subscribing. And every time you push out a video, they watching it. And if you pushing out a product, or you recommend the product, they out there trying to get that product. Show people that you appreciate them, because this is another. If you don't, you might be living high on the hog today. But everything that goes up, like I always say, it's got to come down. That's gravity. That's just plain old science. So today you may be the kingpin, but tomorrow you might be sweeping my floors. That's how I've always been, and that's how I'm going to always be. Like, okay, you're doing real good in the natural hair community. You're a big YouTuber. Let me tell you, people, they can only be rock stars if we let them be rock stars. If we don't like something, I'm all about boycotting. No, I'm not going to walk around with a sign, but I can sure unsubscribe, delete, unsubscribe, unsubscribe, unsubscribe. And I have done it. When I felt like certain people were getting, like, they was all brand new, like, I'm the next thing to Michael Jackson, subscribe, unsubscribe, ding, 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 ding. I mean, I went literally down the road, because I didn't care. You're not better than us. They're human. They bleed just like we bleed. They got to pay bills like we got to pay bills. So there's no need to make ourselves feel bad. If anything, we need to do a self-evaluation. Start thinking about what we're doing and really think, you know what? We may be giving some of these vloggers and you know, individuals on YouTube and different sites, we may be giving them too much of our time. If they can't respond to a YouTube post, I mean, some people, I have seen where people respond. They've sent messages on YouTube. They've sent messages on Facebook. They're asking questions pretty much on Instagram. They on Twitter. I mean, you're on every type of social media, and they pretty much is like, I'm not answering that. I'm not answering this. I'm not answering that. Then, for me, that means they're not going to answer the question, right? That's just how I feel. They're not going to answer the question. So with that being said, it's up to us. We have the power in these. You see what these are? Our fingers, our hands. We have the power to unsubscribe. We have the power to delete. We have the power to say, you know what? We don't like the way we're being treated. And if enough of us show the ungrateful YouTubers and vloggers out there that we don't appreciate the way we're being treated, and we start unsubscribing and deleting ourselves from their world, their numbers will fall. And guess what's going to happen? They're going to remember And they're going to go back to either they can do one or two things. They can either think they're so big they don't care and they don't need us, or that was one, or two, they can humble themselves. That there's only two things they can do, or number three, they can delete their account. Hey, if I don't really care for you as a YouTuber, you can delete it right now. I don't really care. You know, you can delete me as a person. You can block me. You can say I don't want that broad subscribing to my page. Cool, because some of y'all, I could tell as individuals, I would never even chill with you. Like, we would never laugh and joke and crack it up because you're too snobby. I don't like that. I'm not that kind of a person. And you don't know nothing about me. You don't know if I'm educated, not educated, and I'm not dumb. I am educated. But at the same time, you don't know anything. You don't know enough about an individual for you to be walking around acting like you think you're better. So for me, like I said, we have a choice. Really, we have two. We can either unsubscribe or we can continue to be treated like that. Me personally, I'm not having it. So if I don't like the way I'm being treated on the person's page, they not showing no love, and it's not even to me. If I'm realizing that there's a mass group of people pretty much asking and pretty much begging, because there are some people that are like begging for a response, and you don't have enough decency and you're not a good enough person to respond to these ladies or gentlemen, that I'm going to do for them what they should do for themselves. I'm going to unsubscribe from you because I don't need you in my life. I'm all about positive. And what is my girl, Denim Pixie? With the showers and the purple rains or whatever crazy stuff she be saying. She be cracking me up. But it's, you know, I get what she's saying. Like, life is so short. Really? We don't have time for that. Like Denim said, anybody got time for that? If you don't want to be positive, kick rocks. Because, like I say, today you're a superstar. Tomorrow you'll be sweeping my floors. So this is Cami 305 in response to my girl JCokes Coley Head Chicks vloggers. Step your game up. Cami 305 and I'm out. Peace. Happy Saturday, people. Bye.